All right, it's day 8, and it's pretty warm, but obviously you guys saw in those earlier pictures that it's been pretty smoky, and like really smoky. But it's clearly blue up above us here. You can see back here, but it is blue, and I don't know. There's some big mountains that I think we're gonna go to today. So let's see, we're at about 9,000 feet. I think we have about 17 miles today, something like that, 16 and a half. 17, Gabrielle says. So Gabrielle's got to get some pictures. Yeah, this is the lake. It looks now, right? Looks a little oppressive, doesn't it? So, but we're feeling really good. Had a really crappy sleep last night. It's like my IT band and my hip flexors just get worked when I hike a lot, and I think they get a little inflamed, and I forgot to take some ibuprofen. So once I fell asleep, slept like a baby though, but it took me a little while. It's just a bummer. I'm an old guy, and I need my sleep, you know. All right, see you down the trail. Well, around the trail here, look at all the little white, you see all the little white dots? All over the place right here. All over the place, just, that's all quartz. There's a huge outcropping of quartz like in the middle of the mountain. That was in the back of the lake. But it's wild. You see it everywhere. Look at that white rock. It's gorgeous stuff. I mean, look at it. It's just super pretty. Really nice. There's a hunking piece. I saw a piece yesterday. It was a big like quartz boulder, and it had a big green stripe through the middle of it. Look, I don't know what it is, jade. I'm not sure what, but it was really unusual. But I was just way too tired to stop and take some video. So we have about 2 miles of uphill, and then 1 mile of flat, and then that'll be around just over 3 miles, and that's where we're gonna have our breakfast today. And there's water there, so that's the motivation for that, which means my pack is incredibly light right now, like a half a liter of water, like 2, maybe 3 dinners, something like that. So I'm feeling pretty good this morning. Yeah, I'm wondering where we're gonna go. We're gonna hike up to that pass, go up to the top of that, and just cruise on the rim. I really don't know. Guess we'll find out. Well, I'm happy to say I'm hiking right by these mountains here. I mean, pretty epic, but what's weird is there's no lake down there. But there was a really cool, really good running stream. Who could that be way in front of me? It's Gabrielle. So obviously climbed for a while. The lake was down there somewhere where we were spending the night. Made some mess down there. Lake Tahoe's over there. I couldn't even see it or anything. So we're kind of above. We're above the smoke. So I'm gonna go to that pass right here and see what's over. What's our elevation?
97,000.
97. Nice. And this is what we see. Whoa, are we going down there? Oh my gosh. Epic. Wait, the what?
Chris was just right in front of me the whole time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're keeping up with Chris?
Apparently.
Wow. What happened? All that working out you've been doing, paying off, huh?
So, you went, obviously, you went with big dude.
Yeah.
But I think he said probably going to stop and take a break at the, or we're having lunch.
Breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lunch, get breakfast.
Sweet. Yeah, it was kind of funny. I've never stopped on the trail like that to take a quick poop. So, oh, bird. Oh yeah, maybe we can get a picture of it. Mom would love that. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. It's got a black and white. Yeah, it's cool. Anyway, so we rate the severity of the poop experience by the number of wipes. It could be a 1 poop or a 2 poop or a 3 poop, or one wipe, 2 wipe, 3 wipe. I'm not gonna tell you what mine was, but wipes are important up here. Anyways, well, that's impressive, G, that you're with Chris, because he's a pretty fast hiker.
I thought he would be hiking faster. I wasn't moving that quickly.
Yeah, well, maybe he knows we have, like, a lot of miles too. He's pacing himself. So, all right, so it's about a mile and a half, and then we'll have some breakfast.
Cold and delicious. Just come.
So we thought we were gonna be at a meadow, but notice how green it is. Everything changes right here. Got these super pretty blue flowers. You can hear the water. Yeah, this is like a spring here.
Yeah.
Because there's really not. Yeah, it just must be coming out some rocks up here. 'Cause up above it, it's just back to being brown again. Sweet. All right, time for some breakfast. And by the way, that is enough water
It looks like
to get water.
streams within 100 yards of
So it turns out there's like 3 of these, and we think there's one like right here, the second one. There's 3 of them within like 100 yards. So we think this is the other one. Do you see one? You see water, G? You see water? So she said she can't see it, but she can hear it. So we ought to be coming up to the second stream. We think we kept going because on the map we weren't quite where it said the water source was. So we think it's going to be bigger and flowing. It might be a little flatter, which would be a lot nicer for breakfast. Oh yeah, you can totally hear it. Yeah. Lots of water. So look at this, wow, all of a sudden you see the green. Got the same flowers, super pretty flowers.
What is that?
Oh, up above, look at it, it's just all super green. Oh yeah. Oh, put your bottle right there.
There's
Yeah.
like no algae or anything either.
No, this is. Why don't you try and just drink it straight out and see what happens? It's got to be pristine, but well, that's nice. All right, so we're definitely gonna have breakfast here. So, and then we,
There's this perfect.
nice, perfect spot. Okay. And then we're gonna descend, I think, a little further into the abyss down here. So, Gabrielle, what are you having for breakfast there?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. And you cooked it up in your little stove?
Yeah, so I have apple and cinnamon mixed with just an original packet.
Wow. So how long does it take to boil the water for that?
2 minutes or something.
2 minutes max.
Yeah.
2 minutes. It's super fast. So we hardly use any fuel at all. Lasts a long time. For me, I'm having this little tasty guy right here. So I'm cold soaking. It's still, that's my own oatmeal recipe, which I actually love. And then I'm gonna have a bar here, another epic bacon bar. Guess who showed up? Yeah,
I made it.
sweet.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, cool. All right, so we're gonna finishing up breakfast. Right now, Gabrielle's finishing up the water. She likes to have the fresh water in there so she can put her electrolytes actually inside, which is kind of nice. So we're gonna hike a little longer until lunch this time to reduce the afternoon hike in the blazing sun. So we're gonna go for 11 miles, which is, round up to 11, which is the next water source. So we're gonna carry about 2.5 liters, which would get us through, even if we have some sun directly on us. So then we'll have lunch, and then we only have about 4 miles or so to our destination. So a little bit different, but should be pretty good though.
Alright, we're on day 8. A little smoky this morning. I had to put a bandana over my face at one point because I couldn't stop coughing, which is not healthy, I don't think. So we have a little bit shorter today, 17.4 instead of the 20 that we did yesterday. Elevation should be a lot more downhill than uphill, but we're going to try to put in more miles before lunch. That way we aren't doing so many in the heat of the day. But if you look down there, you can tell it's really smoky. That meadow, I think somewhere down there is where we're going to end up having lunch. So it's supposed to be about 10 miles away. Hopefully, I'd love to get there at 1 o'clock. Sit down for a couple hours. And then do the last 4. We'll see. It's not too smoky over here right now, but we are dropping a significant amount of elevation over the next couple of miles. So it might be a little bit smoky. I might have to put my bandana back on, but it's going pretty good. Yeah.
So, just finished breakfast, and it's super pretty here. We got bunch of trees there and some aspens. Got aspens all around us right here. And the very bottom down there, you can see there's a nice green meadow. That's where that water's flowing to. Got tons of more aspens, and then the flowers here. Got tons of these blue. They don't smell like anything, but they're all up around me here. I mean, there's just fields of these things. And then you got the beautiful old trees. Just walked into a forest of junipers. Gorgeous trees. Just go. They're big old gnarly junipers, man. Look at this. Oh, all over here. Super pretty. Where's the movement? Here she is. Woo! Way to go, Jay! Well, after a couple hours of walking uphill, we just walked into this field right here. I have no idea how long this is gonna last. Man, really cool. You know, I just know there's epic mountains, probably desolation wilderness in the background there that we just can't see today. Well, I was wondering what was on the other side of that hill, where there was a big cliff. Not quite a big cliff, but certainly goes down, down and down and down. And there's some really cool rock outcroppings, which are pretty cloudy, of course. All right. Hi, Kanji. So we've been walking for a while, knowing that on the left of us was this big meadow, and then like half the meadow was kind of turned up 30 degrees on our right, and it was like a meadow going up the hill. And this is what we've been walking. This is what we've been walking by. Yeah. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Cool.
What that is right there, that means we've gone 100 miles. That's like the longest ever, G.
Yep.
Amazing.
A little bit further out, I'm just reading the gut hook comments on it.
Oh. All right, so here's I'm doing a little video here. So here's the creek we had. The water was super icy cold. It hurt our feet, but then it actually felt really good. Really nice. Gonna get the stretch there.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So we're just about ready to go on our hike finish the hike to the lake. We checked it, it's 3.75 miles, but it's 800 feet. And it's gonna be hot and sunny, so it's not gonna be simple. But that's all right.
The only easy day
Part of the
was
fun.
yesterday.
Yesterday was the easy day. We're gonna try and get Gabrielle's video that she took on her phone yesterday. It's pretty funny. And I'll just leave it at that.
All right, just finished lunch, soaking my feet in ice cold water at a river, which was very necessary after hiking 10 miles. Oh my gosh. It is 2:47. I'm just gonna walk down here for like half a mile, I think, and there's toilets. And I have to go to the bathroom, and I don't feel like digging a hole on this very populated trail. I didn't go this morning like usual because our campsite had like 6 different groups and there was just no great place to go with actual privacy. So pit toilet it is, you know, gotta do what you gotta do.
So we're walking through a meadow. We have less than 3 miles according to the map right now. That's Jordan in the distance there. It's starting to clear up a little bit, but you can see the fires over there by the puffy clouds and everything. And the wind now is coming from, looks like more of the west, so it should clear up. So we don't think we're going there, but actually I don't know where we're going. But there's this super cool meadow that we're walking through. No switchbacks, straight up. Mean people create trails like this. So there's a whole mountainside and a huge kind of cliff area full of this stuff. It's like cement with a bunch of rocks in it. Massive. And this is like a whole little area. It's just kind of an outcropping. It's almost like there's like a bunch of basalt and then with rocks in it or something like that. I mean, there's just piles of these things. They're massive. It goes all the way up. Never seen anything like it. It's just like somebody took a bunch of cement and threw in a bunch of big rocks. And it's like a canyon of this stuff right here. Pretty cool, Hanji?
Yep.
It's like a piece of art. Really can't get back any further. How cool is that? This stuff is all over here. Look at that. It's like the thing just shot up out of the earth. I saw another one like this. It was like a rectangle slice. And it was just like shot up out of the ground like that. It's crazy. Oh, I hear some screaming. That must mean the lake must just be around the corner. Well, we're right at the lake. This is just part of the lake. The really cool stuff is behind me. There's this giant ridge with those big rocks. And so I'll probably see more when I get down to the water here. Still trying to find like the perfect campsite. Here's the sunset at our lake. I'm gonna go down to the lake shore to Craig and Gabrielle's beach. They're starting. There's our friends from Folsom. Talk today. This is their last night. They're gonna head out tomorrow. There's Craig and Gabrielle Beach. There's our laundry. I should say my laundry. We had an epic swim today in the lake. It was pretty cool. And can we see the rocks behind? Barely. Let's see if we can see those rocks behind us here. You can see it out in the water. But if you go up, there are these rocks right above us that are made of that same stuff that I took all those videos of. All that basalt rock within a rock type stuff. So that's our little dinner set up, and we had a really good swim out here today. It was really nice. Water was shockingly warm. And it's really nice it cleared up later this afternoon.
We're not bogged in smoke.
Yeah. You can still smell it, and you can see the sun's a little orange right there. But look at the lake. It's just,
It was a little bit better when we got here.
yeah, it's just super epic place right here. Really nice. All right, so we're going to give you our daily stats, and also our, what was the alternative is now the primary plan of resupply for tomorrow. All right, G, so how many miles did we hike today?
So
Before
today-
lunch, yeah.
So before lunch, we hiked 13.7, and we got
Wow.
to lunch at 1:20.
Nice. Okay, and then?
Big fish that jumped. And then for total mileage today is 17.4.
Sweet. And and for lunch we were in that, I had a video, that epic cold, that was basically completely fixed our feet.
Yeah.
It was amazing what cold water does.
An ice bath. It
Yeah,
was very nice.
we had no idea. It was so good, so good. All right, so what are your personal stats?
All right.
This is the personal, this gives us, I don't know what it
So
does.
it's
Makes us feel good.
At 7:45,
Yeah.
I have 47,020 steps.
47,000 steps.
Yes.
Awesome.
And then calories, I have 4,902.
Almost 5,000 calories.
Yes. My body works very hard.
Wow. Oh, and the elevation here, according to my watch, is 7,999. So I just put my arm up, so we're at like 8,000 feet right now.
But according to Gut Hook, we're at 8,063, plus or minus 43 feet.
Well, I can't reach up another 20 feet to actually match that. So okay, let's look at my personal stats. Hold on, I gotta hold the phone kind of weird here. My stats are 35,000 steps. That's pretty good. And so far, 3,404 calories. So I'm not gonna hit the 3,500, which is
What are you at?
which is fine. 3,404.
Oh, you will hit
I
the
will
mark.
hit it by the time I get to bed. Yeah.
You'll probably hit the 600.
I'll just do what Mom does and just run around, a little bit until I get the calories I need.
Just move your arms a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. So we're at 2 minutes right now. So, all right. So I'm gonna do another clip. Hold on. I'll be back. Okay. I'm back now. It makes it easier to do the editing. So our plan, what we're gonna do is, we were originally gonna go to this place called Echo Lakes and resupply, which would have been about how many miles?
Like 15?
15 tomorrow. But we found out that they really don't like hikers, and they got rid of all the outlets on the outside, so we wouldn't be able to power up. The store is supposed to be really lame, and once we get there, which will be in the afternoon,
And then have to hike 3 more miles.
three more miles after that.
For camping.
That'd be too many miles. And so
18, but plus a resupply.
yeah.
Not great.
That would be really stressful. And when we talked to some people who actually know just a little while ago, they said you don't want to resupply there. It sucks. Just it's just candy and snacks. So we can't do that.
Which I don't mind. I'm eating one.
Yeah, that's right. But we need real meals because we're going to be in desolation wilderness. We're going to be in the Sierras officially. And so we need to have some real food. So what we're going to do, we cross Highway 50, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Highway 50. We're going to cross that. How many miles is that away?
13.
So we figure around noon, 1 o'clock.
I figure around 12:30.
Yeah. We'll get there. So that's Highway 50, and supposedly the cell service is excellent there, and that goes right into South Lake Tahoe City. Yeah, right there. And so what we're going to do, we're first going to try and hitch again, since it'd be good to do. Had a couple times. If that doesn't work, Uber works really good around here, we're told. So somehow we're actually going to get down to South Lake Tahoe. We're going to stay at a inexpensive hiker-friendly hotel for the night. We can charge up everything, clean up, sleep good, and we can get the resupply stuff exactly that we need, like at a Safeway. And then in the morning, like at 6 a.m., we're going to pop back up with using Uber and we will actually still be like on a schedule.
We'll technically still be ahead. Of
Yeah. So that's going to give us an extra day probably in Desolation Wilderness. So it's going to be epic. So the epic journey continues. We'll see how our plan actually works tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed these things.